Hello, Neonate Cupcakes, and welcome back to Bloodlines. We are in front of the Venture Tower. Everything is... I don't even know what's going on here. Let's go inside. We rescued Johansson from the... There are a lot of dead people, and they all look the same. All the cops here are the same. Anyway, we rescued Johansson from the Inquisitors, and now we're going to talk to LaCroix. Maybe. Open. Thank you. Penthouse. The hell's going on here?
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building! They're desperate. They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal the prize.
Who did this?
The Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. Two got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals.
So the Sabbat attacked? Why?
Why else? The motive of every kindred in the entire city these last few nights. The Ankaran sarcophagus. They've been misled into thinking the sarcophagus holds a sleeping ancient. Their most coveted feasts. Diablerists.
What's that mean?
The Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie. That is, drinking the blood of other kindred, especially older ones, until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. And the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment,
okay.
We've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the Masquerade is abundant. As my best agent, I'm sure you can guess my course of action.
Guess what I'm doing. So you want me to wipe out the Sabbat?
The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel. Right under our noses, here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set foot in Los Angeles. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold. Did you find out how my sarcophagus is opened?
Yes, I did.
What? What did you find out?
The missing crate from the Dane is a key to the sarcophagus.
A key? Where? Do you have it?
No idea, but you'll be happy to know that I killed Bach.
Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed to kill their greatest hunter. You certainly are developing a legend for yourself. Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat. And to Bach. May all his progeny meet such fates.
Let's see here. Let's ask him for some money. I think we can get some. I did you a favor wiping up Bach. Don't you think that's worth something?
Here. Pity you don't have his head. I would have sent it to the Inquisitor General.
All right, thank you. And the Sabbat is next.
The Sabbat must be wiped out before dawn. Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key.
Sure. Okay. So, he's got some money. You get 300 monies from him if you do all of that. And let's go talk to Beckett. Hi, Beckett.
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. They're reckless, but they don't normally try to attract this much attention. This carelessness warrants observation. I hope it doesn't become pandemic.
The wrong thing for the right reasons? What does that mean?
The Sabbat's goal is to stop Gehenna, which is very similar to my own, though they choose to do so through more violent, fanatic, and flamboyant methods. The Camarilla, on the other hand, suspends belief entirely. Or so goes the party line.
You're not Camarilla?
What I am is Kindred.
I think whatever you choose, he
How
says
others
this.
choose to categorize themselves concerns me only where local customs are concerned. Individualism is a path fraught with obstacles and sometimes angry mobs. But for all its hardships, it is the only one worth taking.
So I meant with Dr. Johansson.
What did Johansson have to say?
He said there's a key, and he doesn't know where it is.
The lock and key. An invention as ancient as greed. I should have guessed. All we have to do is find a victor in this nonsense. They'll be the one with the key.
Pretty much. He said it's the tomb of Mesroch, an Assyrian king.
Assyrian origin. Glad to see I'm not losing my touch. As for Mesroch, I'll have to research that name, see what I can find.
So there's Lama Stew is on the side.
Lama Stu? She was a Lilith figure. They represent empowered women and the threat of such women to male-dominated society. Strange she would be engraved on a king's tomb.
It's everything I know. Does it mean anything to you?
It seems to corroborate my own evidence. I'm going to have to study it a little more. Maybe dig up some information on Meserac and the Lama Stu myth. I'm certain the key will show up in time. Your information is appreciated.
I had some other questions.
Excellent.
Did we already talk to him about why would they? Oh yeah, so let's ask him about why the Sabbat would attack so openly.
It's simple. Someone's misled them into believing there's an antediluvian in this very room. They, and I suspect most kindred in this city, would love to sink their stakes or teeth into its imagined occupant. If indeed rocketing it to the moon was out of the question.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go attack these guys. So let's get out of here first things first. Oh, I really hope Chunk's doing alright. Okay, so at this point, we need to go to the Hollowbrook Hotel, which I believe, if you get out of all that mess and check on this here, it is around the corner. It is number 8 on the map. We are at number 6 bottom, and it is right here. Now, we're gonna note something as we run up to this. Yeah, the doors aren't open, so we're gonna have to get in there. There is our chantry. If you need to hit that up before you go in, make sure you do that. I don't need to. I've already gone ahead and talked to Heather, got my emails and whatnot. A couple things that you might want to do if you haven't been putting points into them. Putting points into stamina would probably be good here, or unarmed and melee if you're interested. I'm gonna put another point into stamina here to get my bashing up a little bit. We're pretty good with our defense, but that's a thing. The other thing that I'm probably going to do when I get some more experience is I'm going to put some points into Blood Salvo, which is actually really, really good. We're going to want that in the future, but we just don't have the experience for it right now. And let's head around the corner here. If you go around the corner here, this is new. This leads up to the roof, and that is how we are getting in. So let me make sure I've got all my stuff equipped before I go running in. I'm going to be using the bush hook, and probably the flamethrower would probably be really, really useful in here too. Flamethrowers does aggravated damage and does a lot of damage against vampires. So there you go. Okay, a couple things here. First of all, this is one of those infuriating places that you kind of have to go through. This side is blocked off, so you have to go this way. There are enemies crawling this area, and the reason why we're stealthing, partially for that reason. See, there's a guy here, there's a guy there. Let's see if I can't. Nope. Okay, that's what we're not able to sneak through this particular area. We're probably going to want to do a little bit of stealthing. Alright. So the guy around the corner we need to go... Oh, I didn't actually want that. I guess I'm taking that anyway. What's up, buddy? We have vampires everywhere. And sometimes the triggers in this area don't work 100%. So that is something that you might want to take into account when you stroll through here. There are going to be vampires like popping out of walls, which will be where you need to continue. And sometimes they don't work. Now you could sneak through here fairly well and no, that's what I thought. Come on. Yeah, these guys have celebrity. The other thing that these guys have, the guys in the hoods are human. Can you get off of them? So you can feed off of them. Where are you? So yeah, if you want to get some extra blood, the guys in the hoods are the ones to hit. There's also blood bells here. That's what they're called. They are... Ow, 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 ow. You just get out of my way for a second. Yeah, lots of guys just jumped down at me. that? What's happening is I am stumbling and not able to catch her. So that's good and done. I'm not dead. Get off of me. Oh, that guy has a couple guys over here I didn't even realize. I'm gonna ignore the guy with the shotgun. That seems kind of weird, but let me take the vampires out. I want you to finish him, thank you. Okay. Got all of that. Make sure you pick up all the ammo, because ammo is not cheap, and I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Yeah, that's one thing in this area. There's a lot of rubble and stuff, and you can get pretty... No. These guys have a celebrity, because that's why they move so quickly. These guys are creatures. Yeah, I hate these guys. Those guys are actually really infuriating to fight, so just be cautious on that. You could probably... You know, I actually don't know if you could sneak through here. How well... Ah, here we go. Yep, one of these guys in here, so you can probably guess who we're going to be fighting. Ultimately. Just by that guy, but I'm not going to spoil it for you. Once you get in here and get past that guy, you just want to drop down. Drop down. Yep. Oh, hey. Thanks for... Oh, whoops, actually... probably gonna get shot, aren't I? Am I gonna get shot? Survey says... No, actually. Weird. That guy's just stuck in the... So yeah, you can tell where these things are supposed to break open. I don't know what causes them to trigger, honestly. There we go. That's a start. That didn't break all the way because that one doesn't. There we go. Yeah, you could scold in here all you want. I don't care. It's important to note, never give up. Oops. Actually, I don't want to hit you. I want to hit this guy. Excuse me? Is there a guy inside? Oh, there. Just like a guy go in. So like, I don't know, there's two guys in here. Okay, let me check you out. It's done with you, and let me feed on you. And get my blood stores back up. Not that we've really been using too many hits. Blood purge might actually be, ow, jerk, might be semi-useful here. Simply because we're so many guys in like close combat. And it's pretty useful even against supernaturals because they at least start stumbling. Alright, here's our first blood doll. This is exactly what they look like. They've got their eyes torn out. You might feel like you want to kill them in order to like put them out of their misery, but don't, because it hurts your humanity. So, hey, ooh. Ow, aggravated damage so much from these particular guys. Right, okay, so we made it here. Yet another blood doll if you want. I'm actually going to feed on him to get my damage removed. Okay. Like I said, don't kill them, and I do feel really, really bad for them, but that's just how it goes. Let's drop down. Okay, and let me save here. It's always worth saving. Sometimes in these kind of long dungeons, simply because you don't know what's coming. I mean, I do, but still. Now we've got a sort of boss here. Not really. Oh god, and the camera angles from here can be kind of frustrating too. These guys are obnoxious. I don't even know what to call them, really. where's my blood strike? Yeah, they're doing basic thing damage against me, which I think is my favorite thing. Behind me? Okay, you don't do any damage on the second or third hit. They just vanish after smacking you a couple times. Let's do one more there. Okay, that's that guy. Maybe. No, we got one more. I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? Hey, are you in the wall, buddy? Okay, and that causes him to open the door, which is what I was going for. Yep. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. And, oh, I don't even want you. So if you back off, and I could, have some camera angles actually work for me for once. That'd be really, I'd really appreciate that. Yeah, the cameras in here just get nasty because there's not enough room. We just do what we gotta do. Okay. You're pretty much railroaded here. Ah, there you are. So, I mean, you know, be careful when losing blood purge in areas with these guys because obviously, you will kill them. Yeah, there's no way to not target them. So pointed attacks in areas may be useful sometimes. No, actually we want to continue. Do we want to continue in here? Uh-oh. Or did I just hit an area where I'm not sure where I need to? There we go. Ah, okay. Now we have guys who have these boosts on them. I'm not sure if that's, I think it's a vampire ability that allows them to boost people. Can I not hit them? Either way, it's super, super annoying. Alright, well, if we have to do it this way, I don't really care. Okay, we've got one, just two guys in here? Two guys in here, fantastic. I'm gonna hit this guy up. His day. And then, oh, he's still alive. Settle down, buddy. And you're human, so... Yeah, these are the shock troops that are often mentioned when it comes to Sabbat. Just people who have no problem throwing their lives away. I want to call them the, like, lowest of the low, but it's pretty much what they are. Okay, I think we came in... Which way did we come in from? That way? We need to go through here? Yeah, here's the bathroom. Okay. This is bad. Let's actually get that off. I hear another guy somewhere with a gun. Oh, there he is. Now, can you... No, he's out of range. Not out of range anymore. Okay, let's just... box. What the hell is here? This way. Hey. You need to walk with me. Okay. Yeah, like I said, blood purge is really, really useful here. I'm gonna take out this guy first. Ooh, especially in times like this. You're still alive. Not anymore. Again here. We'll kill at least one of those guys. Or maybe all of them. Worth it. Another set of these guys. We're gonna need to feed. But don't worry, I think we have some more food around the corner. If not, I'm gonna come back and get one of the blood dolls. Are you done? Are you done running? There is nowhere else for you to run at this point, so stop it. Okay. Here's a blood doll. There's actually 2 blood dolls in here. So let's actually feed on these guys. Well worth it if you find them to use them. Okay. That guy is been munched on. So let's munch on this guy next. Right. Now we're doing really, really well, actually. Before we continue down, I'm going to save again because we're doing really, really well. So I don't want to lose all this progress. One thing that's happened to me in here is I have been stuck on stuff. Oh, well. Yeah. These guys are jerks, by the way. And yes, they just murdered Heather, so we're 1 ghoul down. Just in case you were wondering. He's got the shotgun. Okay. I'll kill those guys. I think there is a blood doll in there, so I'm just gonna... Get off me. For like a second. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna grab all the bullets. Is this? Oh, it's a knife. Yeah, so our pawn is dead. I don't know how you felt about Heather, but she's been with us since the beginning, and now she's gone because the Sabbat killed her. If you have the plus patch, you can tell her to stay inside, and it'll be much, much better for you in the long run if you do that. I don't have the plus patch. Okay, so crouch down here. This is a boss. So if you, I think we can hit. No, we can't hit them. So we're just gonna dive in here, and boss battle is gonna start now. This guy's gonna appear, and he's gonna immediately put flames out here. Just ignore them. This guy's really annoying. I don't know if he. Back up, back up, back up. Yeah, that attack is like a holy attack here. Off me. Okay, he's dead. Let's take one of those guys out and then feed on the other one to heal all the aggravated damage. Yeah, aggravated damage from the flames, and you can't really avoid those. Where are you? There you are. So, I mean, don't really bother trying. Alright, thanks for that. Now that we are done here... Oh, camera! Stop. Okay, let's just look around a little bit. There should be... Ah, yes. This guy opened up the door for us. Yeah, this is a closed door prior to that. Oh, I murdered him. I think he has a knife. Another blood doll in here if you need. We don't. So, there we go. What the hell are you doing, buddy? Seriously, what was that? Nobody said that these guys were smart, I guess. I must be full up on ammo. So there we go. I'm gonna just continue downstairs. Alright, and this is where we're gonna end it. Next time we're gonna go through this door and see what kind of horrors wait upon us in the next area. I'll see you guys next time.